What is going on, YouTube people? Something a little different today. One of my local show promoters did a Pokemon TCG only show. I just got here. It's about 11 o'clock. It's been going for about 2 hours now. And needless to say, it is insanely busy. It's not like a huge venue, but you could pretty much barely get down the aisles here. So I just walked in the door. We're going to check this thing out, see what we can see. I'm mostly looking for vintage Magic singles. I'm not sure how much Magic will be here. There's a ton of Pokemon. I can see that already. But yeah, this was marketed and pitched as all Pokemon dealers. So, or all, I should say, all TCG dealers. So we're going to walk around, check it out. Do a couple little updates as we kind of move through here.
Hey, dog, what are you doing here?
Assuming I can get through. All right, I've done one quick lap here at the show. Not a ton of Magic, a little bit of sealed, some random singles. So I was hoping to run into a little bit of vintage Magic, but didn't see any at all. Tons of Pokemon. I mean, it's like 95% Pokemon, if not higher than that. Tons of sealed, tons of singles, raw and graded. It makes you realize how non-rare some of this stuff is when you see every single table have the same thing over and over again. Most of everything's priced like sealed wise about what you would expect. It's kind of hard to get too out of whack on that because everybody knows what market price is on sealed. So everyone's within like $5 or $10, or I should say like 5 or 10% of what you would expect it to be.
I said turn on video.
For sealed pricing. Singles, I don't know the market well enough to glance at a table and know like, oh, that's a really good deal, or oh, that's a really crappy deal. As you can see walking around, there's a good mix of sealed versus singles, and it is very busy. I will say, if you're a show promoter, if you think your aisles are wide enough, just add like another foot to them. Maybe this is just me getting old. One of the more annoying things in life is going to a show and this is the aisle situation. You have people on this side, people on this side, and there's just one little lane down the middle to get through. And if anyone happens to stop, it holds everything up. Or if you just happen to have someone coming down the opposite way. Like, perfect example. Look at this aisle. There's people looking at stuff on both sides and very little space to get down the middle without kind of running into people is, I don't know. Like I said, maybe that's just me getting old and cranky in my old age. But I appreciate wide aisles for sure. Just helps keep the flow of traffic moving a lot better, and you don't hit these like random brick walls where you can't even get through stuff. But it's crazy. So like I said, this is the first time they have done. This promoter runs a lot of sports card shows in the area. It is the first time that they have done a Pokemon only show. They initially marketed it as 60 tables, and they quickly sold out. And then upped it to, I think they marketed it as 100 tables. It's not 100 dealers. because each dealer has multiple tables. They use the same venue for sports card shows. I've been to sports card shows in this building, and this is just as busy as one of the sports card shows that I would attend, but this is the first time in my area, and I don't know how common this is, so I'd be curious in the comments down below. First time in my area that they have done a Pokemon only show, or TCG only show, I should say. And given this turnout and how crazy things are going right now, I have a sneaking suspicion it will not be the last time that they do one. Given the foot traffic in here. And it looks like dealers are doing well. People are buying left, right, and center. More, I'm seeing, like, just walking around, like, you see more of this. People carrying binders. You see way more of stuff like that. I don't see, because it's very noticeable if they are, I don't see a lot of people walking around carrying sealed, which backs up what I've kind of run into in the past, where it seems like sealed at shows doesn't really do super well. It's a little lighter back here. We'll go back here for a second in the corner. Sealed seems to not quite do as well at shows. More like the retail sealed does well. Like, I'm not seeing a ton of people walking around carrying booster boxes that they bought. That person's got some ETBs there. But you're seeing a lot of people walking around with their binders. You are seeing a lot of low dollar singles transact. People filling in spots in their binders. Like I said, got this guy right here going through his binder, putting his new singles away in it. Completely different vibe from a sports card show. Like, I walk through here, I don't see Zion. People aren't carrying Zion cases around. There are, don't get me wrong, there's Zion cases in the room, but not like I would see if this was a card, like a traditional sports card show. Swap out the Zion cases with binders. That's the big, big difference, which tells you it's way more collectors buying than quote-unquote flippers. When you're seeing people carry, when's the last time you saw someone, multiple people, you might see one or two, but when's the last time you saw folks carrying binders around a sports card show, filling in their sets and things like that? You just don't see it. So that's a very stark, contrasting difference that I noticed walking around this show compared to a normal sports card show. Also, this audience is a little bit more diverse. There's a lot more kids here and a lot more females here as well compared to a traditional sports card show. Once again, I'm not surprised by that at all. That does not surprise me one bit. So I think that's going to wrap things up here. I don't know that there's anything I'm looking to buy. I have positions in all the sealed stuff that I want. I'm not really a Pokemon singles guy. I came here more just to kind of get the vibe check on things, and I'm glad I did. I was very curious how this show would go, so might do one little follow-up piece or something, but that's pretty much a wrap from here. You see, just tons of deals going down left, right, and center. So, cool experience. Big thing I'd like to know in the comments is, do you have anything like this in your neck of the woods where you're starting to see TCG only shows pop up? That might wrap things up. If it does, catch you boys and girls on the next one. Peace.